I can't stop thinking about this freaky little, sneaky little, creepy little whack bitch, and I'm here to make it your problem. This is the gremlin, the 500-year-old baby boy, the vampire Armand. I am so fascinated by him, although, to be clear, I understand he's the bad guy, but Interview with a Vampire is a show about perspective. It's a show about how we're all the heroes in our own story. Justice is not impartial in Interview with a Vampire. Scattered throughout the show are jarring reminders that all of these characters are literally indiscriminate mass murderers. Louis alone, of all the vampires we meet, has reservations about eating people, but also, as the show frequently reminds us, that too is a story he is telling to a human to whom he wants to appear sympathetic. Armand is the villain of this story not because of any blindfolded sense of justice, but because of the impact of his actions on the person telling it. But of course, Louis is the villain of many people's stories that we'll never hear. All that to say, this is not a defense of Armand. He's monstrously evil, but he's fascinating to me because I see my worst self in him, and I've never seen my worst self in a villain before. Armand is trapped in a 500-year fawn response, but he's outlasted all the authority figures that he spent his life deferring to and has become dangerously unmoored by not having a person to serve as his external sense of purpose. A lot of people resort to people-pleasing because it's how they've learned they can receive love, but through Armand we can see how that pattern of behavior metastasizes over an extended timeline. He's shown up in this relationship with Louis inauthentically because he's ignoring his own needs. He might not even know what those needs are, but that doesn't mean he's not incredibly selfish, because him ignoring those needs has nothing to do with Louis' well-being and everything to do with him maintaining his own sense of identity through a relationship with Louis, no matter the cost. Through Armand, we see how these behaviors that in stories are usually ascribed to victims, these behaviors of people-pleasing and conflict avoidance, how manipulative they can really be.